Hello viewers, I'm Mr. U.N. Jadhav, working as a lecturer in English at AISSMS Polytechnic. Welcome you to this video on conjunction. At the outset, let us see the learning objectives of this video. After watching this video, you will be able to achieve first CO of the subject English, that is formulate grammatically correct sentences. Here CO means course outcome. You will be also able to list the types of conjunctions, explain and give examples of each type of conjunctions, and use conjunctions correctly in the sentences. Let us see now the meaning and importance of conjunctions. A conjunction is a word that joins or links words, phrases or clauses. So conjunctions help us to join words, phrases or clauses. Let us know here what is a clause. A clause is a group of words that is part of a sentence and contains a subject and a verb or predicate. Conjunction also help us to combine sentences. Let us see the examples. In the first example, Raj and Yash are playing chess. In this sentence, the word and joins two words, Raj and Yash. So, the word and is a conjunction in this sentence. Second sentence, to be or not to be is the question. In this sentence, two phrases to be and not to be are joined by the word or. So, or is a conjunction. In the third sentence, I ran very fast but I could not reach on time. But is a conjunction. In this sentence, I ran very fast and I could not reach on time. These are two clauses and these two clauses are joined by the word but. So, but is a conjunction. We can also say that this word but has combined two sentences. First sentence is I ran very fast and another sentence is I could not reach on time. Let's move to the types of conjunctions. There are two types of conjunctions, coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are used to join two or more words, phrases or clauses of equal rank or of equal importance. On the other hand, subordinating conjunctions are used to join one main clause with another subordinate clause. Here you may think what are independent and dependent or subordinate clauses. Let me explain you here. Independent clause can form a complete sentence standing alone. It has a subject and a verb. On the other hand, dependent clause has a subject and a verb, but it has not a complete meaning, as it is not a complete thought. To complete the meaning, it needs more information that is in the form of independent clause. So, a depending or subordinate clause cannot stand on its own as a sentence. It depends on independent clause to form a meaningful sentence. Let us consider one example. See the sentence, unless you work hard, you will not succeed. In this sentence, unless you work hard is a clause that has not complete meaning. So, it is a dependent or subordinate clause. To complete the meaning of this sentence, unless you work hard, this dependent or subordinate clause needs more information in the form of independent clause. That is, you will not succeed. So, the complete and meaningful sentence will be, unless you work hard, you will not succeed. Hope you understand these terms. Now, as you know the meaning, importance and types of conjunctions, please pause the video and write down coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions that you know in your notebook and then play the video. Have you done it? Good. Now let us see coordinating and subordinating conjunctions in detail. Let's see first coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction join two or more words or phrases. Coordinating conjunctions also join two main or independent clauses of equal rank. Common coordinating conjunctions are and, but, or, nor, also, either or, and neither nor. Let us see the examples. Ram and Shyam are good friends. In this sentence, the word and joins two words, Ram and Shyam. So, and is a coordinating conjunction. In the second sentence, he has only one option, to work or to live. In this sentence, or joins two phrases, to work and to live. So, or is a coordinating conjunction. In the third sentence, he tried hard but he failed. The word but joins two clauses of equal rank or of equal importance, that is, he tried hard and he failed. So, but is a coordinating conjunction. Now let's see subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions join one main clause with one or more subordinate clauses. Please note that main clause is also called as independent or primary clause. Subordinating conjunctions introduce a dependent clause and describe the relationship between dependent or subordinating clause and the independent clause in the sentence. Common subordinating conjunctions are unless, after, till, since, if, before, than, that, though, although, where, when, while, because, as soon as, until, etc. Let us see the examples of subordinating conjunctions. In the first sentence, if you come on time, I will be very happy. If is a subordinating conjunction. In the second sentence, unless you work hard, you will not succeed. Unless is a subordinating conjunction. In the third sentence, though he ran fast, he missed the train. Though is a subordinating conjunction. Please note that these subordinating conjunctions, if, unless, and though, introduce the subordinating clauses or the dependent clauses. Here is a small activity for you. Fill in the blanks with appropriate conjunctions. Please write down answers in your notebook. The sentences are on your screen. Please write down answer in your notebook and then play the video. Have you done it? Let us see the answers. Here are the answers. All answers are typed in bold. Let us see one by one. Do not go out until or till I leave. Until and till both conjunctions are correct in this sentence. Hard work and as well as intelligence brought him success. And or as well as, you can use any one conjunction here. The sun is hot but the air is cool. If you work hard, you will get an opportunity. Fifth sentence, how can you survive if you have no money? Sixth sentence, she will wait until or till you arrive. Seventh sentence, we love and honor him. Eighth sentence, you were not in office when I called you on the phone. Ninth sentence, they tried but did not succeed. And the last sentence, though he ran fast, he missed the train. These are references or the list of books that I have referred in preparing this video. First is MSBT English textbook for first year diploma students of iScheme. The second book is English Grammar and Composition. It is written by Rain and Martin and from Eschan publication. And the third book is Intermediate English Grammar with Answers. It is written by Raymond Murphy and from Cambridge University Press publication. With this, we come to an end of this video. Thank you. Wish you very happy learning.